Howdy, I'm Tradus of Gray, and I'm playing Magic the Gathering Arena. I played paper Magic back in the 90s, and while I haven't really touched it since then, I came back into this, seeing that Magic the Gathering Arena was free. I decided to load it up and played through the tutorial. I loved the sounds, the animations, seeing the cards, seeing new abilities, new tactics, and of course, the amazing art. All of this mixed into the interface drew me back in. I mean, well, it didn't actually draw me back in. It sucked me back in. I am sucked back into Magic the Gathering. And I love playing this once again. But if you're here, you're here because we're going to talk about Large and in Charge. One of the beginner decks that after completing the tutorial, it's one of the free decks that they give you. They give you, after completing the tutorial, actually 5. Large and in Charge, Goblins Everywhere, which is the red deck. Black deck is Cold-Blooded Killers, Keep the Peace for the white deck, and Aerial Domination for the blue deck. We're going to be talking about Large and in Charge. But before we even dive into it, if you're like, hey, Tradus, I don't even know how to play Magic, check out my playlist for Magic the Gathering below. You can do a search here on the channel, the YouTube channel. And there's some videos of the tutorial and the color challenge series you can check out personally, and I explain how to play Magic the Gathering for someone who doesn't even know how to play. That's what those videos are for. This is how to upgrade your Large and in Charge deck so that you can farm cards, because even though I'm a returning player, I still got those beginner goggles on, and we're learning all the new things that they've introduced since the 90s. And of course, coming into the arena, we have Zero Collection. What you see in front of you here, these are the free decks. They give you a total of 15 free decks. You can collect a deck each day through playing the dailies. These right here are some of the pre-constructed decks that they also have codes. And speaking of codes, it's a great time to talk about that actually. But you can look up codes for free packs online, or I have put them in my Discord channel. The Discord link is below in the once you click show me more details on this on the page, you'll see a Discord link. You can go there, check out the Magic the Gathering channel, and there will be a link there that takes you to a web page that has all of the codes. And even though it says some of those codes have expired since July, still work. They still work, and they work as of September 2020. So I used those codes, plus I spent $5 for the welcome package for, I forgot how many cards come in it, but it was a great deal. And so we used those codes, spent $5, we opened everything, and we got wild cards out of that, and whatever wild cards that we started building up from opening the packs, that's what we used to upgrade our Large and in Charge. Now, the whole purpose of this is taking a beginner's deck and turning it into something a little bit more competitive so that you can farm with it. Okay, you're turning it into, you're taking that low win ratio and increasing it. So, let's dive into Large and in Charge. Okay, so Large and in Charge, one of the free decks that they give you, and it's just amazing. It's definitely, in my opinion, much better than the pre-constructed decks that you could have bought back in the 90s. It seems a bit more powerful, and you also get more out of it. It's free just for completing the tutorial, so to me, it's just wonderful, especially because it helps, you know, a guy like me get back into Magic. It's like, here, take these free decks. And I'm like, cool. So here's the deck that they give you. We're going to talk about every card. We're going to read every card. We're going to talk about the synergy, the strategy, and then we'll go into the deck upgrade that I did. And then we're going to show gameplay. And then afterwards, we're going to have just kind of like final thoughts based on that gameplay. So if you find any value in this, do consider liking this video and sharing it with a friend. That would help me out tremendously and helps teach other people how to better their beginner decks and farm cards for their collection. So, without further ado, it is a mono green deck. You get 25 forests, lands, and for your 1-drop, your 1-mana drop, you get a Jungle Delver. He is a 1/1 creature, and you can put 4 mana into him and put a 1/1 counter on Jungle Delver, which those counters do not go away, by the way. So if you're flooded with land, that is one thing you could do and pump this gentleman up. Stony Strength is an instant. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Untap that creature. This Elysian is a 1/1 creature plant. It's a 2-drop. Adds 1 mana of any color. If you control a creature with power 4 or greater, add 2 mana of any one color instead. Rabid Bite, 2-drop sorcery. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. Woodland Mystic, another 2-drop for a 1/1 creature, which you can tap to add more mana. Colossal Majesty is a 3-drop enchantment. And at the beginning of your upkeep, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, draw a card. Another 3-drop creature here. Well, actually, it's not another 3-drop creature. It's our first 3-drop creature. Wildwood Patrol, 4/2 with Trample. Not bad. Our 4-drop creature here, Baloth Packhunter, who has Trample. And with Baloth Packhunter enters the battlefield, put 2 1/1 counters on each creature you control named Baloth Packhunter. 4-drop Prized Unicorn. It's a 2/2. All creatures able to block Prized Unicorn do so. You have a 4-drop World Shaper, which is a 3/3 creature. And whenever this attacks, you may mill 3 cards. And when it dies, return all land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Rumbling Baloth is a 4-drop 4/4 creature. We got our 5-drop Sentinel Spider here, which is a 4/4 creature with Vigilance and Reach. A 5-drop Gigantosaurus 10/10. Just beautiful. But it gets better. A 6-drop Affectionate Indrik here. It's a 4/4 creature, but when it enters the battlefield, you may have it fight a target creature you don't control. Epic Proportions, 6-drop Enchantment Aura. It's flash, so it can be used like an instant. And it goes onto a creature, and that creature gets 5/5 and has Trample. Rampaging Bronodon. Just, God, I love this card. It's a 7-drop, 7/7 with Trample, but when it attacks, it gets a 1/1 until end of turn for each land you control. So obviously, you could have had 7 mana bringing this out. If you attack with those 7 lands, it turns into a 14/14, and it's just going to stomp over. So I love this card. I love this deck. They give you 2 of these rare cards, followed by another rare enchantment, which can be used as an instant. It is a heavy price though, but it doesn't go away. And Affectionate Indrik is great for creature removal. You know, because it comes into play and it will fight creatures that the opponent controls. If you haven't gathered it yet or seen it, the synergy of this deck revolves around the power 4 or greater. Okay, being this card, being your draw card. So yeah, our Elysian here. If we control creature power 4 or greater, we can add 2 mana of any one color. This one and your Woodland Mystic are what we call ramp cards. Ramp cards allow you to get more mana early to be able to ramp a creature in early. So you could, let's say you had one of these, you could be on turn 4, or even, you know, turn 4, you could be bringing this out, you know. That's one way of looking at it. With your Jungle Delver, the reason this is good in the deck, is just simply because what if you're flooded with land? Then it gives you something to do with that by adding counters to this guy. I mean, it's not bad. I think it's well thought of for a beginner deck. Obviously, we're going to talk about what we upgrade in it, because I think this starts you out fine, and the fact that they give you two rares, 2 uncommons here, a rare, and more 2 rares here. I mean, it's... Oh, and don't forget World Shaper. That is just awesome for a free deck. Oh, and they give you prized unicorn. So yes, we were kind of missing a couple of the cards there, but they give that stuff to you for free in this deck. And that is just amazing. It's so amazing. And so yeah, the synergy revolves around power 4 or greater. You got your creature removal with sorcery, rabid bite. Allows you to put those creatures to the creatures that you have on the board to use their damage. To have them force them to fight the other opponent's creatures, clear the board on their side. So we're going to, oh, and then the Colossal Majesty. This allows, again, it synergizes around the power 4 or greater. It gives you some draw potential at the beginning of your upkeep. So we highlight those cards for a reason, because now we're going to go into the upgrade guide. Okay, so this is what I upgraded the deck to. And again, I used the wild cards I got from all the free codes. And I spent $5 on the welcome pack. And those cards I used to help fuel this deck, essentially. So, I mean, I guess you could say that this is almost a free-to-play deck. Except, you know, I categorize free-to-play to be more of no rares, just uncommons and commons, something definitely easier to attain, because we had a handful of rares we could spend, and we spent them what I thought very wisely on this deck. So we're just going to go over every single card, and then again tap into the synergy of once more, and the strategy of it behind it. So you can easily tell right off the bat that we kept our Rampaging Bronodons. We kept our Affectionate Indrik, the Gigantosaurus, and the Sentinel Spiders. And we also kept the World Shaper. So that part has not changed in the deck. We did reduce some of our lands and put in some Castle Garenbrigs, which I thought, if I'm going to be playing this deck more, why not go for 4 of these? The Castle Garenbrigs, they can be used as straight up as a forest land, or you can spend 4 of your mana and it will add 6 more. So it'll add 6. So you spend 4, get 6, and you can use that to cast creature spells or activate abilities of creatures. So pretty dang cool for a mono green deck. All right, starting over here, and then we'll talk about why we did what we did. Almighty Brushwag. It's a 1-drop, 1/1 creature, and you can pump him up for to give him 3/3 until end of turn, and with trample. Stonecoil Serpent. We have one of these in the deck. It has reach, it's trample, protection from multicolored, just beautiful. And we can use this as a 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, so on. Right? Nessian Hornbeetle. It's a 2-drop for a 2/2 creature. Wonderful, and it synergizes with that power 4 or greater by putting a 1/1 counter on the Nessian Hornbeetle at the beginning of combat on our turn. Ram Through. This replaced our Rabid Bite. This is a 2-drop for an instant, and target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. And if the creature you control has trample, excess damage is dealt to that creature's controller instead. So it replaces Rabid Bite by taking that sorcery, turning it into an instant, and adding trample if the creature has trample. So Garruk's Uprising. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing it. But this was replacing our Colossal Majesty. It does exactly what Colossal Majesty is doing, except a little bit extra. So when this enters a battlefield, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, we draw a card immediately. All of our creatures gain trample, and then whenever a creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under our control, we draw a card. So as putting down one, we're drawing on top of that. Hornbrash Mentor. I kind of like this. It's a 3-drop for a 3/3, and I like that. You know, 3 for 3/3. And of course, it also adds, we can put a counter on each creature that we control with trample. And when it comes into the battlefield, we put a trample counter on target non-human creature we control, which he's the only human in this deck. So everything in here we can select and put a trample on if they don't already have trample. Looking at you, Nessian Hornbeetle, you know, something like that. And of course, we can add more counters on, which don't go away, for those creatures that have trample. Garruk's Harbinger, so 3-drop for a 4/3, a bit better than getting that value for 3 for 3/3. This is a 3 for 4/3 and hexproof from black. When this deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, look at that many cards from the top of your library. You may reveal a creature card or Garruk planeswalker card from among them and put it in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So very cool. We get the damage in. We can look at our library, look at our the cards in our library from the top of it, and pick something out, and boom, be able to use it. Now the opponent gets to see it, but it again, some extra draw power and getting a nice creature on. And that synergy of 4. Don't forget. Yorvo, Lord of Garen Briggs, a 3-drop for a 4/4. He's legendary, so you can only have one of him at a time on the board. But it enters a battlefield with 4 1/1 counters on it, and whenever another green creature enters a battlefield under our control, which this is a mono green deck, we're going to add another counter on Yorvo. Then, if that creature's power is greater than Yorvo's power, put another 1/1 counter on Yorvo. So if he's in play and we end up bringing our Gigantosaurus up next, this is going to add 2 counters to him, because 1 for him being green and 1 for being another, because this guy's power is more than Yorvo's. So, Baloth Pack Hunter, we kept these. There's other things we could upgrade, but I didn't have a whole lot to deal with, so I kept them in the deck. I forgot to mention that we were talking about all the other cards here. The Baloth Pack Hunters, they just get sweeter the more you have on the board. So obviously, when this enters the battlefield, if you have one on the board, put 2 1/1 counters on each other creature you control named Baloth Pack Hunter, and of course he's got trample. The World Shaper we did keep in, as we mentioned. The strategy behind World Shaper is simply, if your opponent can kill it and you've milled cards and got some land out of it, you're just gonna put more onto the board and be able to play a bit more creatures from your hand. The other synergy behind it is, what if you were getting flooded with land, or would have gotten flooded with land? I've seen this go where I've milled it twice and there was only 1 creature card that I lost and the rest was just land. So if I milled it twice, that's 6 cards we milled, right? And here we are talking strategy before we even finish the deck, because I thought it was key just to mention what World Shaper is, right? If you milled 6 cards and one of them was a creature, I was about to be flooded for 5 turns with land and not anything useful. So it's got some give and take there. Obviously, it can be great, or you get 0 land out of it, and you just milled 6 of your good cards. And also, it has to die. So it just because you milled those cards, they don't come into play. So it has to die for those land cards to come into play. Anyway, so there's some strategy behind him, but he's still in the deck. Garruk Unleashed. I only had 2 of Mythic wild cards, and I used one of them just to put Garruk Unleashed into this deck. I think he blends very well with it, especially when I was overlooking at it, and because we spent a lot of time building this deck. Chat was like, put him in. So this is a great card. We can add 1 loyalty to up to 1 target creature gets 3/3 and gains trample until end of turn. We can spend 2 loyalty to create a 3/3 green beast creature token. Then if the opponent controls more creatures than you, put a loyalty counter on Garruk Unleashed. We can spend 7 loyalty and get an emblem with, at the beginning of your end step, you may search your library for a creature card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. Very, very cool. Very, very, very cool. Garruk's Gorehorn, simply added just because I like the picture, and it's a 5-drop for a 7/3. Return of the Wild Speaker. It's an instant. You can choose one, draw cards equal to the greatest power among non-human creatures you control, or non-human creatures you control get +3/+3 until end of turn. And remember, we only have one human in here. The Sentinel Spider, 5-drop, Vigilance, Reach, 4/4. Like Gigantosaurus, 5-drop for a 10/10. We pretty much went over these, but Affectionate Indrik, when it enters a battlefield, you may have it fight a target creature you don't control. He's a 4/4 for a 6-drop. And of course, our Bronodon, just lovely, juicy, 7/7 for a 7-drop and trample. And he just gets stronger whenever you attack with it. He gets a 1/1 until end of turn for each land you control. So we kept the synergy of power 4 or greater in this deck, and we enhanced on it by giving a little bit of surprise. This gives us some flexibility. Return of the Wild Speaker gives us flexibility by allowing us to either choose if we're very low on cards and we need stuff to play, but we have a creature on board, we can get some cards back in our hand, or if we're just pounding in, especially if we got that trample going, we can pump up all of our cards, all of our creatures, to get a 3/3 until end of turn. So very nice push with this card. We threw 2 of those in. We kept the spiders, kept these, kept those. We threw 1 of these in just because I had one and I was like, ooh, I like that. I like the picture. We kept the Bailoff, we kept the World Shaper. We threw 1 Garruk Unleashed. We threw 3 Yorvos in, 1 Garruk's Harbinger, 2 Hornbrash Mentors, and 1 Garruk's Uprising. Swapped out those Colossal Majesties, the Rabid Bites, those Jungle Delvers. We took out our ramp cards. That you may have noticed that we don't have any ramp. Stone Coil Serpent, like I said, can be used on any turn, but why take out the ramp, right? I wanted to go big or go home. I wanted to be able to play a creature on every turn. So that's where the Brushwags come in, and the Stone Coil Serpent. You know, it's sad that we only have 5 of these, but come turn 2, you know, we got 6 of these cards we can do. And then, you know, Garruk's Uprising, Hornbrash Mentor, 3. I mean, we have some very powerful 3-drops, powerful 4-drops here, powerful 5-drops, and it just gets better and better. So we have 6 and then 7, right? So, I mean, and then we got the Castle Garenbriggs to help out as well. Because by our 4th turn, we can activate 4 mana and use and get 6 to pump something up. So we got a little ramp through the Castle Garenbriggs, but my strategy was trying to do something every single turn on my play and try keep putting a threat after threat after threat on the because this wins with big creatures. So that is the strategy of the deck. I hope you enjoy the gameplay. It's gonna be fun. The whole idea of this is just turning this beginner deck to something a little bit more competitive, so we can get more wins out of it. We can use it to farm cards with, get our dailies done, get that gold, and build a bigger collection. That way we can, if we do take this deck all the way up to Mythic, we can still keep upgrading it as we go, but we have definitely changed it into something better. So I hope, again, you find some value out of this. Consider hitting that like and sharing it with a friend, and on to the gameplay. Yeah, we spent way more time on that than I thought I was going to be, but hey, that's fine. We just have to kill 5 opponent creatures. So if we can get that done, I'm good. I'm not worried about the wins because we're just going to try our best with our little deck. We're going to do standard 2021 play. I think, yeah. And we will play our Large in Charge 2. Alright, I should have got a drink while we were doing things. We're gonna have to take a break after we get our daily done. So... Alright, got some land off the bat. Something to play on the first drop. Yeah, we'll keep that. We're gonna do hello. Frogify. He turned it into a frog. Loses all its abilities, but it's a 1/1. Okay. Well, I'm glad he did it on that one instead of something more important. Oh, you know what? He's probably going to counter something, right? So let's just go ahead and do this. Get a creature on the board. Yep, pay all that. All attack. Nice. It is nice. Yeah. So okay. So, yeah, protection from. All right, so it's a 4/4 frog. Okay. So, okay, yeah. Alright. You know what? No. Let's not attack with you. One attacker. I need to kill some creatures. Create okay. All right. Ooh, yes. So I can activate this. It's 6 mana, right? Yeah. What do you do? Oh, okay. Well, we could fight something just to get it going. Yeah. If you control or... Oh. Take action. And, yeah, I just realized it doesn't untap unless it... Okay. It doesn't untap during your untap step if you control it. When it enters a battlefield, create a tick. Okay, so yeah, he was going to get rid of the reflection somehow. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and do this. The font of the cards is pretty small. It is. Not that easy to read and make decisions fast. Yeah. Plus, you know, I'm learning the cards as we go. So now, yeah, because I killed the wrong one, but whatever. I think he was going to get it undone, but yeah, he just needed the... Okay, good game. Yeah, unless you know the images, right? Yeah. Well, we didn't get our quest done, unfortunately, because we gotta kill creatures. But I'll take the win. I will take the win. Wow. We got a uncommon card. When Hero of the Nyxborn enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. Whenever you cast a spell that targets the hero, creatures you control get +1 power until end of turn. Alright. Okay, let's continue on with our daily. We gotta kill 3 more. This is the most important part. I'm not worried about this. It's nice to get these, sure, but this is the most important. And then once we get that, we'll take a break tonight. Oh, right. So not bad, our first win with our slightly upgraded Large in Charge deck. With some modifications that we've made with the cards that we have and we were able to craft. I still didn't get my drink. Dang it. Romani. Something like that. We got land, turn 3 option, maybe a turn 2 if needed. Let's go with it. Hello! We've got a 1/1 already. Yeah, we'll just hit next. In turn. We'll go with that for now. Whenever it mutates, put a 1/1 counter on it. Well, I can see exactly what he's planning on doing here. Like a mutate style. Alright. Just to get a creature on the board, maybe a 2/2. Sure. And then we got our 3/3 coming up next. Probably gonna send the flyer over because we can't block it. Why? Oh, because we have reach. I forgot. We're learning the deck as we go. Okay, sorry. Very nice indeed. He can block with his flyer and his merfolk if he wants, or this. So we're gonna attack. It'll be a good trade. Yeah, we're getting rid of them, so we'll do it. And it helps complete our daily because we gotta get creatures to die. Yeah, we'll definitely do this. This is huge for us. You already have a copy of this. Playing this one will require you to choose which copy to keep. Oh no, I see, it's a legendary. Okay, so we'll do this. I'll attack. I see. So we probably didn't want 4 of those in the deck. I don't know. Whenever this mutates, tap up to X targets where X is the number of times this creature. Okay. We could get some land in the play, or we can take the hit. What do we want to do? Yeah, because he's gonna end up tapping it more than likely, and No. No blocks. We're gonna try to mill on our next go around. Interesting. How many do I have here? One, is it 4? Yeah, it looks like 5 total. Tap X target, where X is the number of times this creature hits it. Those creatures don't untap. Okay, so yeah, this never untaps, I think. Can I replace it? I think I can. But he's got to mutate it again in order to do this. So we'll go ahead and do all attack, and yes, we will mill. Take action. To get the land, though? Don't know if we need the land, per se. Let's go ahead and try it. Yep, we're going to get 1 land out of it. If it dies. So he's got to mutate it in order to... But he'll be able to tap up to 2 targets now. Or he could do that. Oh, he doesn't have anything to play. Okay. I see. Yep. Okay. So we could play this and get a 3/3 out. But I think we need this for sure. Why didn't... Oh, yeah, because the thing has to die. Oh, yeah, all attack. So that's game. That works. 2 victories. For just some standard play. But we still didn't get our quest done. Gosh, dog. Let's play again. I should have caught the lethal much sooner than that. But hey, this is why you play your deck. You learn your deck as you build it, as you play it, that kind of thing. I didn't think the my creature would become untapped, but I guess we're gonna do this. Hopefully, I'll get some more land. And it's raging. Haste. So haste means he can put it, attack me right away. We're gonna get this out and pay. Oh, wait, back. Pay, auto pay. So far this is coming clutch for a turn 2 play. And a 1/1 human soldier. Yeah, yeah, I'll block. Put a trample. We could play this, or this would be better, actually. I'll attack. Yep, he's going all face. All right. Block. So this guy can have trample, or this guy? Yeah, well, this one. Thanks. Yeah, we'll all attack, and if he wants to sacrifice his goblins, go for it. Man, he's just got nothing but goblins. He's got 3 other lands, though. There we go. And we'll block with one of those. Yep. Block. Oh man, we don't have any lands we can play. Ugh, this sucks. We can put a 1/1 counter on each creature with trample. Yeah. Activate ability. Hold up. If we do that, we tap him? Yeah, we do. Do it. And yeah, if he wants to sacrifice 3 against these, that's fine too. All attack. And we'll end up taking the hit that we take next turn, that's for sure. But he's gonna take 9. So he's gonna have to save some to block. He's gonna have to... Oh, he's gonna attack all? Okay. Alright, next. All attack. Okay. Three wins, though I wouldn't count that as a win. Okay, we got a quest done. We got a Sprite Dragon. Whenever we cast a non-creature spell, put a 1/1 counter on it. Okay. Same price. Alright, we got some gold out of it. Hell, let's do it. Let's just do another just to top it off for the night. I doubt we're gonna get a win. We'll see. We'll see. Our deck is doing moderately well. It needs some serious upgrades, though. It needs some serious upgrades. Not bad, but also not great. So he's searching his library for a basic land card, and he's going to put it in. There he goes. Alright, we got a little creature out. A little 2/2. Oh, he's playing a tri-color deck. That's nice. He gets a 1/1 for each other creature with flying. So he's probably doing a flying deck. Create a 1/1 catbird. Okay. Okay, we're going to attack. Chip away some damage if we can. This one has Death Touch. That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. Mm-hmm. It's also beefing up creatures with flying. So this is going to be a straight up flying deck. Maybe I can overpower him. I don't know. We can send both in, and if he blocks with this one, we kill it. But yeah, let's just get some damage in if we can. Maybe sending a 2/2 wasn't a great idea. Afterthought. We can make this a 4/4. Yeah, we have nothing that will block these, but this will. This can block. All right, hoping to get some land, hoping that this dies as well, but we're going to all attack. Take action. We got some land that got milled. That's good. Oh, wow. During each, you may cast one permanent spell with converted mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard. Well, we could kill this right off the bat, or we can kill that so it doesn't get stronger. I like that. We'll see. And protection from multicolored, did not think about that. So we're not exactly dead next turn. Not exactly. You have trample. We can all get an extra counter. But I'd rather put the damage in, right? We need to be able to block some of these flyers, but I also want to put as much damage as I can into him. He's got 5, and we can block with this guy to this guy, or this one to this one, that is. But we can't block the flyers. I think we have to not do this. I don't know. I think we have to go for it. I think we're gonna go for it. We'll take the action. It's gonna get 4 in with the flying. Okay. Yep, I don't think we got lethal this go around because we got 4, 8. Yeah. Not enough. Not enough. But we can block a flyer next go around, so we have to not tap him. So, what I can do is at least bring him out. He's thinking about maybe countering it. Don't send him in. Send these in, yeah. 2 attackers. Thank you so much. Hey Legacy, how you doing, man? Sounds good, man. Yeah, he's getting life back on that, so we're probably gonna have to kill that, but we will lose our flyer. Oh. This might work perfect for us. Oh, yes it will. Oh, yes it will. Take action. It will die to it, but that's fine. Okay, we got 1 flyer, 1 of that. We just need to basically not die to anything else. We have 5, 9. He's gonna have to block. He's gonna have to block. All in. Decline. He has to block or do something to return these. Oh, I get to pick the card I want. How about another? I'll take that. Man, he is playing a 5-color deck. And it's so close to the wire. It's so close. What can he do to save himself here? Does he have what it takes to just kill me? I don't think that's going to do it. Good game. Nice! That was good. That was good. That was perfect. It was a close game too. So close. Man. I don't know if having 4 of these is good. Cannot craft any more rares. Man, when these come into play, these are that was clutch. We could take out one of these for a ram through, I think. Would be good. Could also use a little bit more land. I feel like we were getting a little starved there, here and there. But if I add a land, what am I going to take out? I could take out the World Shaper. It only helps us if it dies, but a smart person would not kill this. We could always take this out for another land. Let's play one more. That way we get the level up no matter whether we win or lose, right? I can't believe we're actually getting some wins off on this deck. Last time when we played it in its original format, we were about 40% win ratio, and now we're getting some better games in. But to the credit of the last player, he did great with a 5-color deck. It's just hard to do that without land cards that can do 2 colors at once, right? So it's hard to do that. I love it. I love it. Keep it. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Getting our 2 out. Our Nessian Horn Beetle. It's a blue-green deck. I'm jealous of you. I'm jealous. I really want to make a blue-green deck. Nice. Yep. That synergizes perfectly. Oh, it's a flying. It's flying. You have trample? Do you want trample? I can give you trample. This would probably be better, though. Let's do this. No. Yeah, let's do this. Because if we get another one, that'd be great. Oh, wow, you synergize off of that? Holy crap, I did not know that. Because this is not a 4/4. I did not know that. I thought about it. We talked about it, but I didn't think it would happen because I thought it had to come into the battlefield. This isn't coming into the battlefield. It's just triggering it, though. Oh my gosh, this makes this so much more valuable in our deck. This Nessian Horn Beetle. What did you do? You made it a frog. You made it a 6/6 frog. Okay. Alright. How do you like this for size? It's all about the size of your dinosaur. But we didn't need it. That's another win. Oh man, I love getting these uncommon cards. Let's get it more. Porcaparrot. Like a porcupine and a parrot. This creature deals X damage to any target where X is the number of times this creature is mutated. Yeah, give me more of these mutations. Wow! We're getting some wins, which I didn't think we would. Nice, we got a Manticore. We were just looking at that too. It deals 1 damage to target planeswalker, or it gains indestructible. Very nice. Put target card from your graveyard on the bottom of your... Put target card from your graveyard on the bottom of your library. Okay. And then... Yeah, we're not getting so much any new cards anymore, but we're getting them here and there. An Ogre. 4/2 Ogre. Not bad. I'll take it. Free cards is free cards. Do we tempt fate and play another? I think so. That is, what, 5 wins? 6 wins? 5 or 6? With this upgraded deck? Not bad. And it's not even what I call perfectly upgraded. Yeah, I'll take it. At least we'll have something to play on turn 3. But hoping we can get something sooner. Hello! Lava Bear 81. Comes in tap, he gains a life. Alright. So nothing to play on turn 2. Sad face. We might have to fix that in this deck. We get Death Touch on it. Okay. Yep, we're gonna play this. Get that going. So with Death Touch, not a cool feeling. Another one. No blocks, please. Don't want to lose my big creatures, but we may lose them anyway. We may lose them anyway. I can go ahead and send this in, but and then pull out another one. I guess I could. Start removing some Death Touch creatures off the board so I can have other things to deal with. It's possible. I hate to do it. I really do. But we have another one, so might as well. Removing some of his creatures is a win for me, I guess. He took it. Now that I was not expecting. I was not expecting that. Okay. Not expecting that at all. We can play this and then get 6 mana on the next turn. We're gonna take 4 here, unless he keeps one of them. Okay, well. Put that in. We're gonna add 6 mana. And... let's get rid of some of these, death touches. Yeah, take act. Well, actually, no. Can I decline? Oh, I didn't think about that. Okay, well, never mind. Oops. Okay, I'll attack. Can I did it. I was like, no, I don't want to do that one because it'll die. Oh well. We could block, but I think I'd rather take the 5. We can do this. Well, first, let's get 6. Let's get this. Actually, I should have played... I screwed up. We should have done this first, and then this. So just so you know, this would have got another counter off of this. So... or it did anyway. Okay, never mind. I'll attack. One attacker. We just have to keep putting the pressure on the board. If he wants to attack with all again, that's in our favor, because we don't lose any of these to Death Touch. So that gains lifelink. So he'll gain life for the damage it does. He chose to gain 4 life? Okay. So now we're behind. If I'm gonna lose something, I'd rather lose this to that. That's a great trade. Block. Yep, we'll get the 6 mana for sure. This has reach. This is a game turner right here. We have to block something with this. We have to delay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna send this in and block with this one. We have possibly a game-winning attack next turn. Possibly. He's got to do 1 more point of damage somehow to me. Ah, that will do it. Nice. Good game. That'll do it. Yep. And we can't block with anything else, so, yep. And then I lose life. There we go. We almost had it. Almost had it. Almost had it. That life gain is what got him. We're gonna play one more. We're gonna play one more. Maybe 2 more. It's always 1 more, right? Now this is no bueno. We don't have enough land in our hand. I mean, we could draw the land. We certainly could. Maybe. Hello. Mountains so far. Oh, it's a straight up burn deck. Okay, well, I'm glad you didn't go for my creature. Chip away. We don't have a turn 3 play here unless we draw a card. We have a lot of 3 cast cards in our deck, so our chances of drawing something is pretty high. Hey, Tater! What's going on? Hi, Whips. Dead Whips. Is this on Xbox? I don't know. I think it's PC only. I think it's PC only. We're gonna attack. Chip away. We didn't get a turn 3 thing. Stupid Xbox. But hey, we're having a fun time. We're a returning Magic the Gathering player from back in the 90s. We haven't played since the 90s. They give you free decks to do after you do the tutorial. I got a lot of free packs that we opened by doing some research online, finding the codes. Here is the Discord. If you do get this game, it's free, of course. If you go into my Discord and check out the Magic the Gathering channel in there, you can find the link to the webpage that has all these codes that give you all these free packs. So there's that. We've upgraded this green starter deck because out of all of those free packs plus the $5 we spent into the game, we got some things we can craft, and we've crafted enough to make a solid, decent green deck. It's had 5 wins so far and 1 loss. I mean, not bad. Not bad. I think you win this one, dude. I don't want to block that. Which one would be better? Probably another creature. And then we could do that next turn if we have nothing else better. Okay. So. We chip away at 5. Save this to block just in case. Nah, let's just all attack. Let's get 6 in. Yeah, there we go. Looks like he's playing a solid burn deck, and we need to put as much damage as we can into him. Fast creatures, sorcery. He should have waited until I accepted the damage. Okay, that's a pumpable creature. Not scary right now, but could be later. That's an instant. You should wait to trick me. Now I'm going to let you come across. Yeah, I'm not going to block. Because I don't want to lose this to this guy. So I'll take the 3. No blocks.
You're in the wrong neck of the woods, pal.
How about we do this? A 3/3 counter. Is it an instant? Is it an instant?
Out of our way.
I don't know if it's an instant or not. But hey, we'll do a 3/3 counter with trample on this guy.
They're a stampede of 1.
Yeah, we'll send this one and this one to attack. And we'll just save this one to block if need be. That's 12 damage. He has to block something. It has trample, so you won't be able to block the 8. There you go. Now that is going to create an interesting conundrum. This has trample too. I think we have lethal. Next turn. Oh, so he's gonna pump one into it. You know what? We should go ahead and take this out. Yeah, because we can get him with lethal next turn. Block. He's gonna pump this one up. We got you. Because we're gonna get that trample. We're gonna get that 6 mana too. Yeah, we can take out one of your blockers. For sure. Oh, a little bit of lag, I think. A little bit of lag, I think. Take action. And then we can just put trample on this guy and be done.
I like to think.
Good game. Come on. Are we waiting on him to pass? I think we're waiting on him to pass. Yeah, I'll attack. He almost got us. He almost got us. Trample. It'll get you. It's coming either way. Either way you like it. That was a good play. Can we get one more win? Is it possible? Is it possible? And then after this, we do have to take a break, unfortunately. A health break is what I call it. Go for your life. Hey, it's our twin. Not the greatest hand, because I don't like having 2 of these in my hand, but we'll take it. Hello, mirror image. Let's see here. First off, we need to fix the little thingy over here. Still not fixed, is it? It's like, oh, it's my turn. I'm getting distracted. Alright, we're gonna do this one more time. See if that fixes it. Alright, good. No! Still comes back. Alright, well... Alright. Whatever. So you got a scorpion. Whenever it dies, it deals 2 damage. Okay, well, we don't want to lose this right away, so no attacks. Are you gonna send your scorpion in for 1 damage? Ooh, it's a red-black. I'm jealous. Whenever it dies, it deals 2 damage. Okay, that's an interesting deck you got so far. Yeah, we'll send this in, and if he wants to block with his 2/1s, sure. We'll lose 2 life, but okay. But we'll chip away regardless. black-red deck. I'm jealous. I need a black-red deck. I'm gonna block the Scorpion. Because I don't know if he's got some kind of instant or not. He probably does. Ah, bummer. That's a good thing I got another one. It's a good thing. Thanks. Yeah, we'll block that. I want him to use all of his instants if he can. Yeah. There we go. I don't want him to surprise me like that with my big creatures. We'll just send this one then. This is just cannon fodder, and to take down as many of his cards as we can. Oh, it's exiled. Okay, well, you don't have any more instants, so I should be safe with this. Should be. Oh, it's target. Target. My bad. That's okay. Do we want to play this or go for the damage? I said we go for the damage. All attack. I mean, the running lane was open. Might as well take it since we don't really have a better play right now. Draw cards equal to the greatest power. Okay, and they get 3/3. Okay, well this would be better if we had more stuff. Let's activate this. Unless he's gonna do something. All right, let's hit next. We're just gonna send that in. I should have activated it after, but that's fine. Good. Get rid of your stuff. Get rid of your stuff. I'd rather you use it on the weenies than the biggies. You sacrifice, you may sacrifice a creature. If you do, it gets 2/2 and gains trample until end of turn. Okay. Well, we remember you. Now, if I was smart, I should have attacked with this at the beginning, get the 1 damage, and then summon this. If he would have blocked, then I pump it up and then take it out. If I was smart. So I realize my mistake now, and we can't do anything about it. He's got a card he can play. We need to keep that in mind. He's got something he can play. We're gonna take the 3. No blocks. No blocks. Do I have lethal? 7. Yeah, I have lethal. If he doesn't block, right? Actually. This will open up the lanes. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. So he did that to save. Well, we might as well chip away. I don't think he's going to block with that. So he'll be sacking these to make these stronger. He might have it. He might have it. We're gonna chance it. He might have a shock or something. But we have lethal. If we can just survive one turn. Oh baby. Oh baby. Non-human creatures you control get 3/3. And it's an instant. All attack. 2 attackers. Here we go. Good game. Good game. So close. Such a risky chance. Such a risky chance we took there. Another card. A human knight. When this dies, put a 1/1 counter on target knight you control. I love that because we want to make a knight deck. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Beautiful, beautiful. It's an amazing deck though. It's a very nice deck he had. I like it. I want a green and red deck like that. That'd be very nice actually. We can strive to to do that. I mean, hell, anything with Godzilla in it is badass already. I don't like this, but it might work. Hello. And the only reason he attacked us that last turn is because he realized, okay, this game's gonna get really long. That's the only reason he attacked us. Okay. It gets +2/0 until end of turn. I should have read his other cards, but once he started flooding the board, I was like, yeah. Oh, he's got a knight deck? I want a knight deck. Red and white? We'll have to take notes on this one. Let's go ahead and get this out. You have the Indrik come out and pick a fight with a god was a silly. Yeah, it... Because it was indestructible. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so he's probably got a shock or something, right? He's seeing what we're gonna do. No blocks. Or, yeah, that gets into turn. Okay. We just need to keep the pressure on. Keep the pressure on. This will probably be good. That way we can give this trample. And let's put some damage in. Let's answer back if we can. And let's get you out. You'd be perfect. You can start getting beefed up with this 4-3. Wait, you did that one? Oh, just to clear the running lanes. I get it. Alright. Ooh. A lot of good choices here. I think we go for this and this? Just to have another creature out? Yeah. He's got something he could play. Don't know what it is, though. Being white. Reach and trample on it. So we at least got some creatures out. We're going to attack with this to keep the pressure on. And as long as they don't bring out a god onto the battlefield that's indestructible, we're fine. I mean, it's better than this guy. If we get more land, what do we have? 4? We need 2 more lands to pull this up, or at least 1 more green. Let's do this. We might get a green. That way we have them both in our hand. So he knows it's coming. So he's opening up the running lanes again, leaving himself exposed if you go that way. So he's gonna get, he's gonna get a lot. Now, can we pull this off? Yes, I think we can. Now, he's got 1 white he can play. He could protect it. But that helps. That helps. We need to save something to block with. We're probably going to need to save 2 things to block with. Let's send this in. Let's send this in and keep. Well, we're going to have these to block. So let's send both of these in. We got to get the damage in. Yep. Yeah, you can see what's coming up next. If he's got direct damage, we're dead. If he's got something with haste that can fly over us, we can block it with this. And we got another blocker here. And then we got another beast coming out that will kill another thing. Stone Cold can block the veteran no matter how big it is. There you go. That's fine. He's got an actual knight deck. I am so freaking jealous. I am so freaking jealous. We could save this. We could all attack. We could all attack. And then pop this as an instant. He's all tapped out. That means he'll end up blocking things because he has to. I'm dead otherwise. All attack. It's all or nothing here. We'll just do that. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Get 3/3 until end of turn. Wait a minute. Did it work? Hit Z. Do I cancel? Oh, it only works on creature. Sorry. Thank you. I need to read the freaking card better. Thank you. Yeah, we totally forgot. It only works on creature spells or to activate abilities of creatures. Thank you, John Ray. Thank you. We're learning our deck. We're learning it. This is a new card for us, and we've been using it for creatures all night, thinking, "Oh yeah, we could do it." No. That was a close win. It was a close win. We've played this deck 8 times tonight, and I've only lost once. I think we've only lost once. I think. Maybe twice. And we've won 8. So not bad. Not bad for the upgrades we've done for it. Okay. So really, really good wins out of that. We turned this deck from being a 40% win ratio with it in its basic form, in my experience, what I was getting out of it, farming cards with. We turned it from a 40% to, I did the math here, 87.5 for the night. It can get better. And that's what we're going to talk about. These are our final thoughts on it. It's a strong deck. Right? It does what it does, what I wanted it to do, but it could do it better, right? When I get more wild cards, or if I get lucky and I get these in my collection, I want more Stone Coil Serpents, right? This is going to help fill that gap between our 1 and 2 drops, because we can use this on 1 or 2 or on the second turn, and it's still a great card, right? The brush wags, again, they're nice to have, and if you got nothing else better, like one of those gameplays I'm kind of remembering back on, we just used it to fight with, and we pumped it up and got some damage in, right? So if you got nothing else better to do, you could pump this guy up, and if you got a land, you can pump him up to your heart's content. So the Nessian Horn Beetle just synergizes so well with this deck and can get real nasty. It starts off being non-threatening and then is just huge later. The Ram Throughs, we could definitely add a little bit more, or we could be adding some Primal Mites with these Ram Throughs. That's something to consider. The Garruk's Uprising, I feel like we could probably use another one of these. The Harbinger might be more of a sideboard kind of thing, but I like it for right now. And when I do get that hit in and get that damage, I get to pick something that is very useful to me, hopefully, and I can put it to work. The Yorvo just, again, synergizes perfectly with mono green, especially since we're very creature heavy. This guy is perfect. I've noticed some people might be putting 4 in. I just thought 3 was fine because, again, he's legendary. You can only have 1 on the board, and we were being very selective with what to spend those rare cards on, right? The Baloth Pack Hunters can definitely be replaced with it's a worm. It's a 4/4 for a 4-drop, and it will turn into a 2/2 whenever you have a Garruk Planeswalker on the board. So that is something that I will eventually replace out with. The Baloth Pack Hunters are nice, but they're only sweeter when you have more than 1 on the board. Otherwise, I think we could get a bit more value out of those other worms that have a 4/4. The World Shaper, I'm considering taking out because, like I said, a smart player would not try to kill this on purpose, especially if you milled some land. But, you know, as I said before at the beginning of the video, it kind of, on the other side of the grass is, what if we were going to draw nothing but land and you milled that and you already have enough on the table? It kind of did you a favor. You know, it kind of did you a favor by getting rid of that land. I don't know if milling more than twice is a great idea. That could be my limited experience with this card, maybe hurting me. Maybe we can use it in a different kind of way, but I feel like it could definitely come out of the deck, and we can use, you know, some more other things here, right? So, moving on, I could definitely use another one of these guys. I think that would be really great to have in this deck. The Gore Horns, nice. I mean, it's not bad. I feel like getting some more Return of the Wild Speakers would also be great too. I love the fact that it's an instant and it gives us choices, right? The Sentinel Spiders fill that void in being able to reach, and Vigilance, not bad either. So Gigantosaurus, I can't see getting rid of this guy. I just can't, and it's so gratifying to get a 10/10 on board for just 5, right? Same thing with this Rampage and Bronodon. I can't see getting rid of it, but for right now, they're both staying. So the Affectionate Indrix, I like them. We'll have to investigate more as we get better cards and wild cards, that kind of thing, to see if maybe we end up replacing him out or not, or her. So him, her, whatever. That is the deck. I hope this video helps someone out there. If you have any comments, or if there's things that you think should be in this deck, feel free to comment below. Let me know. Let me know if this helped you out any at all too. So, but that's it. We're going to be adding more content to the channel. We're going to be taking the other colors and upgrading them and showing gameplay with them, showing what our thought process was and where we went with it as well. So subscribe for more content. That way you don't miss out. And I'll catch you on the next time.